Hey guys and gals, it's Papa. Often when I am doing a Paracon or doing a Q&A or an interview, I'm often asked about the intensity, the types of investigations that I go out and do. Are they all active? Are they all frightening? Do I often get devil, Diablo, demon on my device? And I always have to answer the same way. No, 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 no. I have gone out and done, much like everybody here, I've gone out and done investigations where I didn't pick up anything. And I've gone out and done investigations that were so intense or active that I didn't know how I was going to keep up. Now you guys all know when I come back home, go in the studio, start to edit these investigations, much like everybody else, I don't care how small your team is or how big your team is, we all have those investigations where we're at a location, sometimes 7, 8, 9 hours. But we only get enough communication, interaction, and activity for maybe an hour-long video. I of course edit out all the dead time. I put on screen any explanations I think that you guys deserve to understand a situation better. And of course I put the words that are spoken through our devices on the screen so they're a little easier to hear or read if, especially in our earlier videos. Tonight we're going to look at one of those videos. Every team begins somewhere. In tonight's video, tonight's paranormal flashback, you're going to see a very old one. It was actually, I think, only the 3rd or 4th video I ever made about an investigation. Now, I mean, a lot of you guys know, I've been doing investigations for years. I've been interacting with spirits for years. But I just started making videos for everyone to observe just a few years ago. I didn't know anything about editing. I didn't know anything about. My kid is the computer whiz. If I have computer questions and need to figure something out, I take it to her, even her mom. I don't try to figure this stuff out on my own. But I run across this video looking for another good flashback for you guys. And it's like, oh my God, this is only like my second, third, maybe 4th investigation video I ever made. And I was doing everything myself. I was doing the filming, the investigating, the editing, the everything, because I was on my own. My number one rule, don't ever go out and investigate by yourself. Well, Yeah, I did. And believe me when I say I was very surprised. Check this out. This is good. We're at the Prospect Hill Cemetery in Cassopolis, Michigan. The story of the Prospect Hill Cemetery go back quite a while here in town. They've had many reports of lights and voices coming from the cemetery at night. Something really fascinating just happened. If you look at what's on the screen, I had just shut the camera off and had, well, picked up my cigars, pulled them out of my pocket.
Scanning stopped.
As with every good story, you must not forget the beginning to find the answers in the ending. Every town, every village has its own myths and legends. Some of these are steeped in fact, while others are just stories created to frighten the young. We will not forget our past. They help us to find the answers in our future. These are Paranormal Papa's Paranormal Flashback. We're at the Prospect Hill Cemetery in Cassopolis, Michigan. The story of the Prospect Hill Cemetery go back quite a while here in town. They've had many reports of lights and voices coming from the cemetery at night. With Mark S.'s work schedule right now, I took it upon myself to come out alone. I don't know what we're going to find out here tonight, but by God, we're going to try to get to the bottom of it. It's what we do. Old grave markers spatter throughout this cemetery. I was told to look for the old section, and actually, upon walking in the gate, found a stone that the last person had passed in 1875. So finding the old part of the cemetery might be a little bit more challenging than I originally thought. I'm sitting right here, dear, amongst the graves of the soldiers. A lot of the soldiers from all wars here at the memorial for the veterans from the Cassopolis area. It's very humid. There are no bugs out at all tonight. I've been walking around here without any bug spray or anything on, and I've not had one fly, one moth, one mosquito, nothing irritate me yet. So We'll start the investigation at dark, and we'll see what we can find. Like I said, it's been rumors and stories, hearsay, lights and voices, things like that. So we'll see what we can find. But we're gonna make the memorial right here home base. As you can see right here, there's two really cool little benches, and I'm right here next to the circle, and the mausoleums are there on the hill, and then right here is the memorial for the troops. God bless y'all. Every one of you, thank you for your sacrifice from one vet to another. Sun's actually gone down pretty quick since I left home. Camera's really not doing it justice. It's a beautiful gold back in there. Clear down to the or clear up to the blue band, but the gold goes all the way down to the trees. It's absolutely gorgeous. But we're going to get something going here real soon. Like I said, I'm going to call home base right here at the memorial. To me, that's the safest place, if the stories are true, that I could possibly be. While walking around doing a little bit of preliminary before it gets completely dark, I ran across this, and it's really kind of got me boggled. There's no record of any structures back here in the back of the cemetery, straight across from the Veterans Memorial. But that is a very, very distinct concrete foundation right next to this old tree right here. Right there's the memorial. So I'm just up the hill to the west, just a hair. Right there's the woods, and there's the back acreage on the cemetery. But this little foundation has got me completely boggled. I'm gonna have to do some checking as I'm editing this video and see if anybody in town with the town knows anything about this. I'm going to attempt to use the Paralus device real quick. The sun is down. It's starting to get dark on the ground. There's still a little light in the sky. But I'm going to use the Paralus real quick and see if it picks up anything before we start the investigation. Can anybody hear me? Does anyone have anything to say?
Helpful.
Who's helpful? Am I helpful with trying to bring light to the fact that you're here? Were these soldiers helpful that are surrounding me right now?
Recluse.
Recluse? Who was a recluse? Were you a recluse? Am I reclusive right now because I'm sitting out here away from everyone? Do you have anything else to say?
Clown.
A clown. Alright, as you can see, it's pretty much night out here now. I'm going to start working with the equipment and see if we can pick anything up. I moved to the far south end of the cemetery where some of the older graves are at, and we're going to see what we can get. Here.
Raise.
Something really fascinating just happened. If you look at what's on the screen, I had just shut the camera off and had, picked up my cigars, pulled them out of my pocket, and that came across the screen.
Action.
Do you have anything else to say?
You're tired.
Yes. Very tired. It's been a very, very long day. My mother and father came to visit, and every time they leave, all of my energy gets sapped. Is it possible that whoever I'm talking to knows, feels that between my own weakened physical and mental and emotional state and seeing my parents has really affected me? I'm going to try using the Raptor spirit box now. Just kind of wander down the road right here. I'm going to leave the Paralus sitting there, but I'm going to wonder. I know you can't see, but there's several graves right here along the road, so I'm going to just kind of work with the Raptor and see if I can pick anything up. Me? Hold on. What? Can you explain? Right there is one of those lights that I've heard so much about. I just turned off the white noise box and I turned back on the magnetic field detector. And you need to check this out. It's sitting still at this point in time. But still, the mid 300s milligauss is very high. Let's flip over here to the XYZ band. The Y band is very high on the scale. That's what's causing the rapid succession of numbers. We'll walk over here. I noticed earlier that there was a very low magnetic field right here in the road. But if we move over here to the side of the road, right now I'm standing over one grave. There's another one of those lights. There's 2, 3. All right, we're going to try out a new system that we've got. It's a green nighttime scanner. We're going to walk the 100 yards or so. What was that? Okay, we're going to walk the 100 yards or so out of here, see what we can pick up. Look at that. What is that? Scanning is almost complete. I'm walking up through town, if you'll remember correctly, the last cemetery that Mark S. and I went out to investigate out there in Dewaljack, Michigan, there was something mentioned of the militia that was banded together out there just to the west of the cemetery for the last Indian War. while I'm up here, since that militia came into Cassopolis, Michigan, and pretty much sacked the town, burnt buildings, killed people. I am going to do a perilous scan real quick. I'm going to see if I can get you guys a view of Cassopolis, though, here in the dark, and see if you can actually see it. That is, that's actually all of Cassopolis. It is, downtown is actually a block and a half. So, all right, let's pull the Paraloose out real quick and see what we can find, if we can find anything.
Scanning.
Do you remember the Black Hawk War? Is anyone still here from the Black Hawk War? When the militia came?
Violent.
Violent. Yes, they were very violent. They came in town and they sacked the town. They burned it, they hurt people, they stole.
Scanning stopped.
For being so new at recording my investigations, I was really shocked at how calm and peaceful and loving this location is. We detected nothing at all hostile, angry. I could only hope and pray that all of my investigations are this calm and incredible. Prospect Hill Cemetery here in Cassopolis, Michigan is just incredible. And I am so proud and honored to be part of this community and to have had the chance to come out to this location and visit with these amazing individuals. And I can't express enough my love for this community and what I do to help to provide true evidence of life after death. Welcome back, guys. You know, it's like I was saying in the beginning, this video is so green. I was so green. At least when it comes to the videography, editing, to make a video of my investigations, where normally I didn't. For all the time before I started doing these investigations and making videos, I had never done one before. And the only editing experience I had was making my videos for my History channel. And then my Historic Mysteries. But to do, all of the words on the screen and the close-ups on the equipment and stuff like that was new to me. The fades, music, I always got the volume wrong on my music, sometimes to the point where it drowned me out trying to talk. But I hope you guys enjoyed this look at our own little Prospect Hill Cemetery here in Cassopolis, Michigan. It's probably one of the calmest, most beautiful places I'll ever have the pleasure of going to. Of course, you guys know Grandma and Grandpa are buried there, the wife's grandma and grandpa, a lot of her family. So I always feel safe. I always feel safe, and to me, that's priority at an investigation. But that's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed this calm, cool, but active little place. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless you. God love you. We do. And happy hunting.